Hi folks, and we're back to City of Gangsters. We had not ended the turn last time round. Yes. So we have the hit squad still to move. Hit squad being our muscle that we hired specifically to wipe out all opposing outfits. Quite a good job of that in Midtown and South Manhattan downtown, as well as quite a few of the Brooklyn outfits. They're going the way of the Dodo. Thanks to the work of Dodo DeAngelis, among others. So, you cannot get there in time, no. Lethal Longo can. Yes, she can. So we can get Roger James, who's also nearby. Novakovsky? Yep. Novakovsky. Nuclear Novakovsky is around here, so. Right. We've already talked to that, yes. That tour, so you can collect. Right, 2 will be enough to take the fellow out, so. Let's see, just make sure he does not have any police in the family. He has no family. Bye-bye, Roger James. Violence begets violence. And you controlling parts of the city that we eventually want to control ourselves is, in my interpretation, violence against me. Yes. Perfectly rational decision to extinguish someone else's life. Wow. That was a headshot. Got an extra shotgun out of that. Nice. Put that into storage. Ah, it's still, of course, enemy territory. Takes 3 movement points per corner. You can't get out. Right. I was trying to get you into position as well, and failing to do so. But if there's only one... Where are they? Russell Lasky. There's only one enemy outfit guy left. Yeah. Only one. Let's get as close as we can. Zeitgeist Zeman was doing what? Probably delivering stuff for our counterfeit wine operation, wasn't she? I think barrels. Yeah, probably. But we actually want these guys... Yeah, we actually want these guys working the fronts. Making sure they're expanding. Because quite a few... Yeah. Quite a few aren't. They expanded recently. Okay, all of these are... Okay. Yeah, the absinthe production here, or amaretto production. Gonna have to think about that at some time. Maybe once we have another corner speakeasy in the Upper West Side somewhere. You didn't actually... Okay. Don't have enough money at all. Just 100 so you can have some spending money. You are going to transport heavy stuff. How many barrels are we bringing down already? 14, 28... Is that enough? So 34 total. How many do we need? 40? 40. So we're okay. 6 short that I believe we did have in storage. I don't know how this is still in the back of my mind. No. Someone picked up the remaining 6. And I don't remember doing that, or who did that? None of the muscle. So maybe it was Sidecast Timon that picked up the last 6 and I thought it was the first batch, not the last one. Oh well. So in that case we need to buy some. We need to buy some locally. Well. There was only one shop around here, yeah, over there. Maybe this one will be a better shot. To have, yeah, what we need. Okay. And come on down. We also have fronts to expand down here. 2, in fact. 3. That are unattended. Okay, we need to come down here, give orders 4. Or am I just looking at the same one, counting them multiple times? Probably. Yeah, we need 1 muscle here, 1 muscle here, 1 muscle or 2 here, just to make sure all the fronts are constantly expanding until we've taken up all of that potential territory. So it just sends Zeman up there, so that's 2. And Melnikov, you're way over here. Trying to hunt down the last gang member. You're gonna do that with Dodo DeAngelis. Novakovsky, I think we're going to send down here. Yeah, we also need to expand that front over there, by the way. These 2. Oh yeah. A lot of money coming in, that's what I like to see. Despite all the expenses, that is. And a ton of new corners. Oh, fronts that need attention. Yeah, we need to keep an eye on those. Make sure we don't lose any. Man, that's a lot. A new operation? 2 new operations. Okay, someone visited you, clearly, because you're not in distress. You are in distress. Close to paying a debt here. Business opportunities give us a building. They always run away. So few of them give us buildings. Okay, they are all demanding payment, but our front runner has not covered them all because it's the first week of the month, of course. So barely covered a few yet. So there's one that needs an order to expand here. Let's give it to them. let's keep an eye on that. Don't need all these notifications to tell us that there's fronts expanding and fronts ready to expand. That's kind of our thing now. So a lot of excess moonshine sold still. And fine beer keg. That driver is also kind of a risky position carrying that much money around most of the time. So much beer money. So, sugar sacks, that's fine. 20 bottles is respectable. 15 cases and 10 stoneware crocs, that's not so much. 30 is more to my liking. Okay. Okay, so we need to make sure, if we could, hit all these fronts and, yeah, that was the only one that is actual risk. Okay. At actual risk of defecting, so... You, ready to talk to someone, and we could collect. So the parking spot... A vehicle. There's a small delivery truck, correct? Yeah. Yep. And, oh, yeah. Now we need to work the favors. If you're supporting any politicians, any of these local elections, now it might be a good time to go to speak to them about campaign strategy or make charitable contributions to help them along. Yeah. So... Man, that's gonna take some money, potentially. Hopefully not. Mostly just a lot of favor wrangling. So, political offices. We're going for these 5, right? Yeah, I think these 5. Did he actually pay for... I forgot. Or did we resign to only supporting the 4? Okay, so them we are supporting. We are supporting the incumbent Fitzgerald there. Winifred Doyle. And Dorothy Gunther. We did not pay the 10,000 there, probably because it was too expensive. And the neighborhood a bit too green and new to us to have a lot of favors to collect on, but sure. And over there, we also did not get into the race. Okay. Costs reduction. Okay. So we do need to talk to our politician friends as soon as possible. Where's our operative? Our operative... Dapper Pellegrini. Okay. You can talk, it's over here and over there. They're pretty close, so. I don't know why you have barely any movement left. Well, got another building out of that. That makes furniture. A good that is a very limited utility and that we are already producing in another building. Okay, you're not terrible size, so I think you are going to be either our brick wine or moonshine production. Yep. Yes, sirree. So, over here, do they need our help? They will need a war chest, because they don't have a lot to, yeah, they don't have that much money in their pocket, but we can already see if there's extra favors around the neighborhood we can use to our advantage. And people just driving by. we can use their action points for that purpose. One of the advantages of having a lot of delivery routes in neighborhoods, you suddenly find yourself not having to purposefully send people around to actually work those favors, but we don't have any more here. Okay. In this borough, ward rather, we are supporting the incumbent, and they have an enormous war chest, much more important than the challengers. So that's good. So events will not cost an arm and a leg. Let's have Pellegrini stop by to talk to them. Over here, we are challenging the incumbent because there is no other way. Yeah. They do have quite a war chest, and we can win. Yeah, we can work plenty of favors already. And around here, it is the incumbent, so free speeches, and they have a bundle of money as well. So, yeah. Let's work favors. A couple per neighborhood to begin with, to test the waters and see just how far they'll take us. Okay. And then over this side. See how that goes. Okay, so that small step taken care of. Dapper Pellegrini is going to hit all of the campaign offices. Actually, I forgot this the last turn, but if it's not the incumbent, they are not actually at the political headquarters. You need to go to their homes. Yeah. Scratch that. You need to come over here. Because, of course, they're not the current representative at the ward. Ha! So you were just now... Yeah. Talked to. And same here. And very much the same here. Here, however, we can get anyone over here. Man, we have no one. Why do you have that much money? I am unsure. But you are gonna come over here, because we need your help. Maybe face Bianco. Come talk to the candidates. Oh, they have performed a campaign action. Okay, so... And over here it's the incumbent. And they also performed a recent campaign action. well, by their own initiative, I think, because we didn't tell them to. So, what are all these desks? Okay, there's one down here that someone else around here could and should collect, right? Like Lethal Longo on... she probably can't work because of the state she's in. Oh no, she can collect that. Okay, perfect. Got another parking spot. And now rest. So that's that. Oh, there's another one over here. They ran away. Oh, of course they did. One up here. Oh my god, this guy's been waiting for so long. We haven't had anyone go there. Yeah, and this one, we just sent someone down, but neglected to have them stop by there. Have a lot of people around here doing who knows what. So, Babyface Bianco, you're up down now, yes. And there's 2 debts to collect up down. You cannot get to either one, can you? No. You're driving there, though. You were here... you were here to sell bottled rum. Of course. You can sell some more. And on the way there, repair your car. Somewhere south of here, hopefully. Right over there. Right, so. You can collect the debt. And sell the rum down here. Got a lot of barrels to deliver. You were carrying the other 6. I thought we had up there. I see. So. The remaining barrels are already coming down. Remaining barrels are already coming down, so we worked a few favors here and there. We have not been able to work favors in this burrow though, so... I have 11 here. We're 2 over there? No, just the 1. Okay, we're counting on you. And Scary Palumbo, you were here to pick up bottle labels. Yeah. Because we have way too many. In fact, can also pick up quite a buttload of grapes. We are also tremendously oversupplied. Yeah, so take these to the new bottling facility to be here. Add the extra wheat in. And... oh. Oh. So, someone hopefully stop by this turn. Is Milton Pierce the guy doing the route? He should get there right now, shouldn't he? He's on his way. He just stopped there. What? Next step, Allen American Delights. Where's Allen American Delights? Huh. How did he end up there? Going from Berry Family Hardware to there. Going the long way route instead of this way? Oh, maybe the hooligan territory takes more movement. I see. That's probably it. That would mean that these two fronts, yeah, they need expansion, but they were visited. So that should be okay. Harry Kyle, you need more driving distance. Mad Dog Mariani. Been doing a lot of fighting, so a dash of fighting ability wouldn't go amiss. And yeah, we're helping them get elected. The debt collection is a work in progress. A work in progress. Wise guy Robert. I was, yeah. Just thinking that with our future projects, yeah, our future projects over here. In fact, you producing furniture over here isn't terrible because you'll be able to, in 12 turns. How much do we need? $30. Ugh. So, not as much as we need, but some furniture. To open the corner speakeasy here, we could start operations as soon as you can get that stuff over there, in fact. Lumber and furniture. Yeah, that's 10 would help. So 10 plus 15, we have 25. We only need 5. And then lumber. Okay. So, is Guy Robert. Do we have any furniture in stock? We probably didn't leave any behind here, or did we? We actually need to deliver some over here because we want to upgrade this as well. That's why I thought we had some furniture there. They also need 1 extra furniture, right. So that they can upgrade when they have the money, that is. It's gonna take a while. They can upgrade to a dance hall and sell more boost types. We don't actually produce those boost types yet, so kind of put a pin on that expansion, but might as well deliver the furniture if we can, so... Oh, really? Is it that corner? It's that corner. Let's buy some furniture. 6. Let's stop by here. Drop off 1. Where can we get lumber around these parts? Do we have some of that in storage? I didn't think to check. No, we have no lumber in storage. My god, we have a lot of small bottles. Way too many small bottles. That's a lot of small bottles. Lumber, lumber, lumber. We can get some over here. That's a train line. I thought that was a road. Have anyone closer? We don't. Get all the lumber you can and deliver it. What will we need to to construct? What should we do first? The moonshine? It's a longer... Actually, no, it's not longer. The brick wine's a longer production cycle, yeah. So first the brick wine. Not a lot of money, but a lot of stoneware. Oh, actually, but a lot of stoneware we should be collecting in copious amounts in our central storage area already. Yes, of course. In fact, have we set up the distribution route yet? We have. Good. Good. And we have... We have the supply route. Brooklyn supply route. The container route? We don't. Ah, yes, we do. West Brooklyn. There we go. He's getting a lot of stoneware. Yes. So, how much do we have in storage? 0. What are you doing? Where are you and what are you doing? Oh, maybe he had to drive from, yes, we only started... Yeah, he only started recently and he had to go to drive to get the money and then... Okay. He's just starting off, he's just buying stoneware for the time being. And already has... Oh. Rather underwhelming 10. Okay. For now, that's fine. We're gonna have a lot of stoneware here very soon, so we can start using that also to construct the new brick wine production facility. Yes. Right, so we already have the trucks. Yeah. We already have trucks and actually don't have spare drivers. Oh yes, Anthony Ferraro is a spare driver, correct. We have Anthony Ferraro to do the delivery for the brick wine once that's constructed already. So he is training up, doing other things. And we just need to hire more drivers. Once we get a new building, that will start producing the moonshine. Right. For which we already have enough alcohol produced the other side. Right, so all of that is fine and under control. What we need to do is just do the rounds with the remaining people here. So, Mariani, you... You also have Denver's Miller around here doing something. And you're going south. The people driving around should be enough for us to be able to collect favors from locals. So, Mariani, what should you do? There's enough furniture on the other side. You probably came here to pick up furniture, didn't you? That we actually do not need there. Because Robert is already providing it. Yeah. Yeah. What you could do is provide the stuff for the brick wine. So you needed pipes. How many pipes? I already forgot. Oh my god. I think it was 6. Seven pipes and 4 lumber. 7 pipes and 4 lumber. And a lot of stoneware. Stoneware, we'll leave it to the other side to supply. Just quickly checking that we have some stoneware in stock here already. Okay. Is the production line in risk of not having enough? Oh no, they're already well stocked again. Good. Very good. The cycle seems to be a tiny bit too short. Ah, the brick wine still hasn't got it. Ah, just they finished the cycle. Okay, they just finished a production cycle. And already have no brick wine whatsoever. Wow. All went one fell swoop. Okay. So that's okay. What you need is 7 pipes and 4 lumber. Do we have 4 lumber produced here recently? Of course, more than enough. No need to buy it. Even though we just bought it. Oh, but we need more lumber. It just occurred to me, we need more lumber for the corner speakeasy, don't we? So we also could bring the excess... Oh no, we have a lot of lumber here already. More than enough. In fact, I think we overbought lumber with Robert. Can always be used for something else. Did you buy too much, Robert? Oh yeah. So in fact, he can distribute to that. We don't need any lumber. In fact, we don't need any lumber. Okay, Mad Dog Mariani, forget the lumber. We needed pipes. You do produce pipes, but clearly not enough for our needs and all these facilities being built. Right, so... And I again forgot how many. It's 4, right? It's 4 pipes. I need to side note these things at some point. 7 pipes. Yeah, for lumber, 7 pipes. Okay. We only have 2. We probably bought some recently and I forgot from this shop, so we can't buy from you. There's a close by shop. Should have 5, right? They should have at least 5 pipes, so. Nothing interesting there. Okay. Well. Belov. I don't think you have any cops to corrupt now, but you can have this guy convince, the locals to vote for the good people and not for the bad people. Vote for good, not evil. That's not an ambiguous and overly generalizing campaign slogan, right? All of the precincts that we usually pay are paid off. The new ones we are not really well implemented in. Like over here, over here, over there, in the Bronx. I'm not sure we want to start paying off immediately. We're not big in activities there yet. I'd like to have the cops paid off once we have a gambling facility. Just to make sure that whatever heat is generated, the cops look the other way. Regardless. Yeah. Seems like a good rule of thumb. So, you stay where you are. Unless there's any debts you can collect really close by. What? You should still show me the... Yeah, like this. No debts closed there. And no debts close here. Closest one is this one. Might as well. Dodo DeAngelis. You were going to whack. Whack, whack, whack. This fine fellow. He's coming our way. Good. Making the task much easier. Much, much easier for us. Melnikov. Let's see. Russell Lasky. Do you have any police officers in the family? Just acquaintances. No known family members. Oh my god, he could not get here, Melnikov. You can. Yikes, the guy was a beast. Almost killed our 2 guys. Well, that's a done deal. So, no more outfits. We just need to hit their safe houses. If anyone wants to do the honors. So that they are wiped from the map. You have a big truck. Does anyone need to loot safe houses? I don't think we'll ever need more than 4 enforcers to open up new fronts at once. That was pretty much our biggest wave. That will ever be needed, because from now on it's going to be Manhattan, which is all clustered over there. Bronx. Actually, Brooklyn's pretty expansive here. One for the Bronx. Yeah. Maybe another enforcer. Maybe a 5th enforcer. Maybe. And enforcers, they need that. They need 6 safe houses looted. That's the hardest thing. So, have you looted any yet? You have looted the 6, in fact. But we are saving you. Yeah, you were already arrested. You're saving you for the jailbird. For the jailbird role. The only one missing, actually. So, not you. Someone else. One of the other muscle, maybe. Three people killed, 8 times fought. This guy's already done everything. He's looted 5. So he just needs to loot another one. Yeah, just need to loot another safe house to have the 6 already. And once he's promoted to captain, make him an enforcer. Lethal Longo is also already there. Cruel and vindictive, though. Carl McDonald's already there. Unkind and ugly, probably not good for convincing people. You are nowhere near close enough. Yeah, so maybe Dodo De Angelis or Lethal Longo. Lethal Longo is a name a nickname I prefer. So I think she's possibly our 5th and last enforcer. So we can have one working the Upper West Side down, the other one working midtown to downtown Manhattan here, opening up fronts. 2 here in Brooklyn, south to central and north to central, and another one up here in the Bronx. Though after all the Bronx is controlled, yeah, it's really only going to be across Brooklyn. But with more enforcers, we can certainly open up a lot more fronts a lot quicker. So that's something to consider. Yeah. So I think that's it. Lethal Longo, we're going to try to promote to enforcer captain when we can. And for that, she needs to loot another safe house. So let's have you loot one of the open. Actually, we're gonna have 3 here. Safe houses to loot. Yeah. Okay. She doesn't have a truck, though. We will need to give her a truck. We could actually give her a truck. We should actually give her a truck. Yeah, she's going to loot safe houses for more outfits. There can be a lot of stuff in there. We want to be able to take as much as possible. So let's do that. She's right at the future to be speakeasy. We're gonna drop off the money and the weapon. Change the vehicle for Lethal Longo. And... Come on, where's Lethal Longo? Lethal... Who's lethal? You're lethal. Gave her the small delivery truck, and I think she's back at the safe house now, right? That's where the truck was delivered. Wow, not even in front of the debt collection. It was right in front of the building from the person we collected the debt from. Okay. So she'll have to drive all the way here to crack this safe house. But then she'll be fully qualified to, once leveled up, become an enforcer captain. So that's settled. So, new facilities to be built, safe houses to be cracked, personnel to be promoted up the ranks of the outfit, because they were just cruel, vindictive, what's the other trait? She's cruel, vindictive, and strong enforcers. But that is going to be next time. Until then.